down the road, and these floodlights you can see in the background there of Tannadice in that excellent game last week. Only one change in the Aberdeen's team, which beat Dunfermline 3-0 at East End Park. Peter Nicholas, the Welsh internationalist, is back in the side at number 10. There's the referee today, Douglas Hope, from that very pleasant place by the Clyde, Erskine. And according to Jim Duffy, whom we'll be talking to after this game, the tradition at Dens Park is if Dundee win the toss, they kick uphill from right to left, as you're looking at it just now, because it is quite a steep slope. Well, they lost the toss today and are kicking down the hill, although Jim also said that he remembers one game when they did this and were 3 up at half-time. So Aberdeen, in fact, up a very noticeable slope. Graham Shannon, who had that very useful game at Tannadice last week. Oh, that was high. Free kick. Well, of course, I haven't seen Dundee winning in the Premier Division here against Aberdeen. That's a brilliant run. Superb save. Well, the Kimmy did all the right things. He's always noted for his acceleration, and here it was. Deceptive pace. He was right through. Now watch the quality of the goalkeeping here. Keeps his eye on the ball. He's under pressure, but it's safe. Here's Manny. Oh, beautiful little dummy. But Scythe is there, and Leighton. Safe looking Jim Leighton. It wasn't a lethal shot by any manner of means. Nicely set. Look at the dummy here. Good understanding. Bit of a gap, and Leighton was always going to get behind that. Ooh, that's coming round the side. I think you can put that down as a very good clearance indeed. That really deceived the centre of the Dundee defence, and Forsyth did exceptionally well to turn round with a player at his back and sweep that away. It's floating free, and it's in. David Dodge. Well, he got astonishing freedom to do that, but didn't he do well? I mean, if they're going to give you breathing space like that, then you punish them, and that's exactly what he did. Nothing for Aberdeen with 12 minutes gone. Well, that was a very good goal indeed by Dodge. Everybody thought everybody else was marked. Dodge getting that freedom, and he really went for it. And I mean, it didn't bring the house down, certainly not at the back behind the goal, but was cutely taken. It's over. There's Coyne. Oh, brilliantly saved from many. Leighton in a very good position indeed. said about that pair, they're combining extremely well, Wright and Coyne. This time, Coyne maybe unintentionally letting that go behind him, and there was many, bringing out a very good save from Leighton. Forsyth again. Coyne. Played it out well to many. Oh, that's right through the middle again. There's a gap. And it's the second one, right. Paul Wright, number 2, halfway through this first half. And that is a very solid lead now by Aberdeen. Now, I had been referring to the gaps appearing down the middle of that Dundee defence. Well, there it was again. That's shocking marking. And the youngster, not the easiest of chances, I may say, with the ball bouncing erratically, but he did that very coolly. Well, to put it mildly, Dundee have a right fight on their hands now. Ghastly defensive work. Coyne goes through. That's a great chance. It's just class. A brilliant move. Ian Angus just thwarted. That really did deserve a goal, in all honesty. And that would have been the right time to hit back within a minute. Superb move there by Coyne, and that looked as if it was net bound. McLeish down. No free kick, and away goes Nicholas. He's on his own though. And he wanted a little bit of support. Connor had broken well on the right, but he didn't see him. There's McKimmie. No, Bet didn't take off after it for a 1-2. Professional side, the defence is particularly strong, so you would have to put a lot of money on them this early in the game, getting 2 points in a lead like that. Just touched away from many, and Coyne has shown us some delightful distribution this afternoon. He is right. Scythe. Nobody coming forward for it though. Benny. Wright. Rafferty trying to sweep it round. David Dodge. Nicholas. Yes. Playing it the basic way in a situation like that. Here's Wright. Betts on the run. Wright judged that ball very well. Well, he gets a corner out of it from a missed kick. Didn't really mean that one. A lot of curl in that corner. Kicking Bobby Geddes, slightly misjudging. There's Miller. And off the bar from Jones, and it's still there. No offside either. That was a decided miss. Well, Aberdeen having 3 opportunities to score there. There was the slight misjudgment by Geddes. Willie Miller up for it. And watch this shot from Jones coming up the crossbar. And that was the real danger averted, or they thought so anyway. Look at that, just a foot away from it. Here's Connor making tracks right through the middle and is brought down. Free kick. Geddes. No chance for the 2 goals, of course. That's the defensive lineup. Bet, Nicholas and Corner are all there. Bet with it. Couple of feet, too much in that. Trying to explain away what he was attempting. Effort by Bet, not a terribly good one. And there goes the half-time whistle. The Dundee supporters was here booing. Well, I can understand the frustration because they saw the side starting off playing some very good football indeed, but terrible, negligent performance by the defence. First of all, that goal by David Dodds. In modern football, a corner kick must surely be one of the most difficult ways to get a goal if your defence is vigilant, which it certainly wasn't on that particular occasion. And then the second one with the defence obviously bothered by long through balls that were caught flat again, and not the easiest of chances, as I said earlier. I think we can repeat that, and Wright made sure. That's 2-0. And at this stage, who would bet against Aberdeen maintaining this incredible record they have at Dens Park? Well, you're looking at one of the great Scottish institutions, the half-time pie shop, doing roaring trade here on a cold afternoon and hoping for something a little bit special out of their team, that is Dundee, in the second half. So we go into it with the thought that we have already seen Dundee this season being taken apart by a team, I'm meaning Hearts, at Tynecastle, and then fighting back and making a great game of it in the second half. Well, they want the combination of that spirit they showed at Tynecastle and the skill they certainly showed up front to make something of the same in the second half here at Dens Park and make it worthwhile for the spectators to have come and supported them in goodly numbers, I may say. Angus, Bet goes with them. There's free kick. I said about Bet earlier, he is a very good defensive player. Okay, that was a free kick, all right, and a foul, but he's very difficult to shake off. Keeps in very hard, and Dundee could do with a very quick start. That's Smith who's up there. Gets a corner, and the supporters liked it. What a shocking corner kick. Just when the pressure was on. Nicholas. Jones. There's a bit of space. Corner. Has he got the pace? He seems to have. And he changed his mind. To take it. Geddes committing himself and doing well. Might have been slightly impeded and offside. But it was up. Shannon. Fine is up. It's drifting and it's just over. A great effort by Wright. Yes, I must say, what I saw of them last week impressed me. And even though they're in adversity this afternoon, Dundee, this lad has kept plugging away with delightful touches like that. Chisholm must be the goalkeeper. Well, took everybody on. Whoop. Shannon. Out of play. Kept in by McKimmie, kept in well. Smith. Almost caught out Chisholm. Slightly fortunate to get away with that. That's not a bad ball, but McLeish. Very good anticipation by McLeish. Fastening down in that, plugging the gap. Dundee moving the ball about very well in midfield, but it's just about here. They're normally breaking down. Klein running around the back, though. That's a much better ball. Leighton. Shannon. Klein. Oh, that's a great effort by Klein. Although I suspect that Rafferty was annoyed, he didn't get the pass back. He didn't cut it back, but then I think he was trying to avoid the obvious, and it didn't quite come off for him. Leighton is after it, and off the line. Misjudgment by the goalkeeper, although I think he's claiming that it might have been pushed or touched. Whipped away by Faulkner. Here's Dodds. McKimmie. Jim Bett judged that very well. All David Dodds was trying to do was either touch it back or get somebody in behind him, and that is offside. Aberdeen on the counter-attack. 25 minutes gone in the second half. Be a free kick. Indeed it is. Now, one or two of these balls have been bothering the Aberdeen defence. Let's see if they've tightened up any. Not too sure about that. Two players going for it at the one time. Neatly away though by Bett. Now corner. So keeps it on the left side of his. Wright should just get the touch to this, and does. David Dodds. Great move. And Dodds appreciates it. Neat little touch there by Wright. And Bobby Geddes doing very well. Look at this little nudge forward there. Dodds didn't have much of a target. Faulkner. There's many who came back for that. Yes, Aberdeen are not pushing themselves. Time running out of Dundee. That's a good cushion that the Dons have. McKimmie judged to be offside. I was looking across field, see who it might have been, but Jim Bett. Here's McKimmie. Just under 10 minutes remaining. Aberdeen slightly coasting now. John Hewitt trying to slide his way in. Dodds still in play, and there's not an Aberdeen player who can get in and take advantage. Nice little piece of juggling by Dodds. Well, there's Hewitt with a chance he could kill it. Oh, but he doesn't. Dodds, brilliantly saved by Geddes. Another amazing save by this Dundee goalkeeper. And really, Aberdeen should have killed the game stone dead there. Right, missing it. And watch David Dodd. This is a superb save. Very strong, and that's very strong on both sides, but he seems particularly agile on that one, and he's right when he's going to his right. Here's Connor. Yes, free kick. Obstruction. Connor. Neatly picked up by many. That's good running, and Wright is onto it. Look how Bet came back once again. Putting it on the right. Weak ball by Shannon. There's John Hewitt, now McKinney. Got some freedom. Bet is on the right. There's David Dodds, Bet, and Dodds. Dodds beginning to run very freely. He was off for some time, as you perhaps know. Back to full fitness again. That's Connor with it. Here's Nicholas. He can hit them from there, but normally better than that. McLeish beginning to pick it up in the air again with ease. Under a minute left. Still Dundee. That's a better ball. Surely now, yes. To death, with the side knocking it away. A very good position. There was Leighton. He didn't come out for that, and as it was knocked back, in came the full-back, getting it to his right foot. Leighton with no chance at all. I think he was partially blinded as well, but it's all too late. According to our watch, the 90 minutes are now up. Dundee supporters trying to drive their team on, and Bet very cleverly shepherds that. That's good play by Bet. And there goes the final whistle. It was all too late for Dundee. I certainly think they merited getting a goal in the second half, but Aberdeen were thorough and professional in everything they did from the word go, and that maintains an astonishing record at Dens Park. They seem to will it win as soon as they come down to play in this stadium. A very brave finish there by Dundee, but at the end of the day it was Aberdeen's professionalism that carried them through. The defence was excellent when required. Willie Miller and Alec McLeish again quite outstanding. Jim Leighton superb saves in the first half in particular, and a very strong half-back line, and breaking away effectively as he did with David Dodds, always an aggravation to the Dundee defence. Dundee, I thought, played particularly well in the second half, as they did curiously enough against Hearts at Tynecastle when Hearts had taken them apart in the first half. But they came back, didn't quite get the breaks, and 2-1 to me seems a fair result on the day. But I wonder if it seems fair to a man who was sitting frustratingly in the stand at Dens Park today watching the proceedings. I'm talking, of course, about Jim Duffy. Disappointing for you to watch that, Jim.
Yeah, disappointing result for the boys today.
What about Aberdeen? Are you an admirer of Aberdeen?
Yeah, I've always been an admirer of Aberdeen, especially the defence, as you've just mentioned. They very rarely give away goals, and when they get a point where they're 2-0 up, I don't think they've ever thrown a 2-0 lead away.
Well, let's talk about Willie Miller. I mean, you played in roughly the same position as Willie Miller. What do you admire about him?
Willie's just the best there is, actually. You know, round about the penalty box, you see the day, every major tackle was there, he was the one doing it, and every decisive one, he was the one again.
Now, you were a defender, and I think Dundee are missing you very badly indeed, Jim, because that first goal really ought not to have been scored, the header. I mean, he was given a free header.
That's right, I was given a free header. It was a cross come over, and I think, I'm not sure who misjudged it, but David Dodge, as you say, was given a free header, and you can't give that to David Dodge.
Were you a bit worried about the gaps appearing down the centre of your defence? I mean, you were caught out very badly, very cold for the second goal.
That's right, it was a long ball just put through the middle of the defence, and we were caught a wee bit square, and young Willie White just latched onto it and finished it quite well.
What I admire about Dundee, though, is that they didn't lose the head. They're still trying to play football all the time, even 2 goals behind.
That's right, aye. Well, the thing about us this year is that we're always trying to play some good football, and there's never really a boring game when we play, and we always try and go forward and score goals, and I was glad to see that we actually did get a goal.
Yes. I mean, you're not depressed by a result of that. You've had 4 good wins previously.
That's right. The disappointing thing for us, I think, is it's a home defeat again. I think we've had most of our best results away from home, and we've really got to turn that away form into a good home form for the home support.
Well, how are you feeling now yourself? I'm quite sure you're depressed at not being able to play football again. I mean, you must have felt abject misery that day at Ibrox when you went off.
It was, at the time, the incident, I didn't really think it was that bad. The misery came when the surgeon told me after the operation that he diagnosed that I wouldn't be able to play football again, and that's really when it hit me.
Really in the depths of despair then?
Aye, a few tears were shed.
Yeah. Well, the footballers have responded marvellously. You're having your testimonial game here tomorrow. In fact, they're just preparing the part. You've had a good response from people.
That's right. Everybody's been great. You know, I've asked for a representative from every Premier League club, and they've all just said
Who's some of the players?
Well, some of the players are like Roy Aitken from Celtic, Gary Mackay from Hearts, and John Collins from Aberdeen. A couple of players today who I thought were outstanding.
David Cooper's playing.
David Cooper's playing, Jim Layton, Robert Connor, and Charlie Nicholas.
They'll beat that